Gunu in the house, back with another bang on video. But ladies and gentlemen, it's just that whether it's January or February or whichever month of the year, Usman Dembele linking to Arsenal just won't stop. Arsenal, Chelsea, and Manchester United have been given a boost, with Barcelona reportedly ready to loan out Usman Dembele. Just let me know in the comment section if you want Usman Dembele at Arsenal. Well, Bukayo Saka is definitely wanted by Liverpool, but now he's being wanted by Valencia and he's been wanted by Manchester United. So if Arsenal don't make him sign a new contract, it's going to be a bigger trouble than we all expect us to be in. Well, moving on, Arsenal are one of the clubs that have reached out to Julian Draxler ahead of a possible move for the player this summer because the midfielder is definitely stacked up in that Paris Saint-Germain squad, and definitely he's not much used there as usual. But I believe he could be. But the problem is his wages. He's taking ridiculous wages, and he got a very big upgrade when he moved to Paris Saint Germain. So let's see. Moving on, Arsenal ex-manager Arsene Wenger wanted Nicolas Anelka and Thierry Henry as a ferocious forward partnership at Highbury, but the pair missed each other by a matter of months in 1999 when Anelka signed for Real Madrid for £22 million, and Ian Wright has revealed that Wenger was furious because he had a big plan. He says, I just wanted to make my runs through lines and to stay as central as I could. He was a pleasure to play with because he was so skillful, he was so quick, he had everything he could drop in field. Arsene was trying to get him and Thierry together, but obviously Nicolas left. He would have been able to drop in those areas and do unbelievable things with how quick his feet were. But that did not happen. Moving on, Premier League clubs are preparing to play the entirety of next season behind closed doors and about to face huge financial losses. Sporting authorities have been warned that all football in England top four leagues could be played in front of empty stadiums until a vaccine is created. Immunization could take at least a year to be developed and then distributed, which would be disastrous for many teams. The report adds that there are fears across the 91 football league clubs that the total loss in income would exceed £1 billion. Many sides in both the Prem and the EFL rely heavily on ticket sales and matchday revenue. Manchester United alone rake in £111 million per season. Despite that, top flight clubs are likely to survive as they make a huge proportion of their money from TV rights. Well, moving on, injury-prone former Arsenal teammates Danny Welbeck and Jack Wilshere are surprise new entrants in the Sunday Times Young Sport rich list. The pair are more like crocs of gold, as it seems they have simply got money for nothing, but are worth £18 million despite having played just 448 minutes in the Premier League between them in this season. Welbeck, now at Watford, suffered a hamstring injury after just 2 months of the match against Tottenham earlier this season. He has completed just one Premier League game this season. Wilshere, 28 years of age, has not even managed that for West Ham, with a groin injury among the things that have curtailed his playing time this term. Well, moving on. Well, according to reports in Italy, Napoli are said to have targeting either Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang or Alexandre Lacazette. Well, that is really huge, but I don't believe that they can because they don't have the money. And plus, teams in Serie A do not shell a lot of money except if they're AC Milan. But I hope AC Milan have learned their lesson. Well, moving on, Granit Xhaka appears content at home with his stunning wag, but that's not what you want to say about Nicolas Bentner's fast. He says, however, in the past I played in the really big games. One night in London, things got out of control and they could have ended up really wrong. It ended up not so badly. It was something I could have lived with. But from that night on, playing in high stake games has been over for me because he has revealed that he has blown £6 million playing poker. But the former Arsenal striker said he has been playing Texas Hold'em since he was 19, and he said, I have lost lots of money, a totally unrealistic amount. It is difficult to put an amount on how much I have lost, but it is around 50 million Danish crowns. That is somewhere around £6 million. I wouldn't say I have had a gambling problem at all. I've always been able to control it, but it's just I don't know why he actually continued with it. Well, moving on, Jack Wilshere has revealed his thought process on leaving Arsenal when Unai Emery arrived. He says they didn't announce Emery for a while, and the club was going in a different direction. I had conversations with my dad, my family, my wife, my agent around that time about waiting to see who came in as manager, to see if he liked me because of the way the contract was set up. It seemed like it went for it uh, forever. And then as soon as Emery said to me, "Look, you're not in my starting 11," I was like, "Okay, right now I need to leave." It was really difficult. As I said, it felt like Arsenal was my family. Well, not only that, Jack Wilshere was asked about returning to Arsenal as a coach. He said, "As I said, I still see myself as an Arsenal man. I'd definitely like to be back at some point." Yes. Well, moving on. Well, Argentina's long-term transfer. I'm so sorry. Arsenal's long-term transfer target, Nicolas Tagliafico, has reportedly told Ajax that he wants a move to chase bigger dreams in a top league. He says, "It's always been my goal to play in the best competitions at a top club. Ajax is an amazing club, but the Eredivisie is not an amazing competition. One should always have bigger dreams. I'm still working on my fitness. I need to be as fit as possible in case I'll move to a new club. The preseason will start in August, so 2 more months. But if I leave, it's still uncertain." Well, moving on. Premier League wants all expiring contracts settled by June 23rd. They want a new deal, 1920, 2019-20 extension or on identical terms, but can boost insurance. No offer, whatever it is, the clubs have to make sure that they settle this up. Well, these were the news of the day. I hope you enjoyed whatever came your way. All the views and news and everything about Arsenal comes on the platform every single day, twice. So sit back, relax, and enjoy whatever is coming your way. Well, and subscribe because we're just 34 subscribers away from making 4,000 in total. You guys can help me reach that by subscribing if you have it. And if you watch my content, you're an Arsenal fan, it only makes sense that you subscribe to my channel. That would be a great help. I will see you in my next video. Until then, cheers. And don't forget to subscribe.